In this video we're going to be looking at how you find fractions of amounts. This is something you'll find quite a lot in we do in everyday life, in SATs papers, but also in the mental maths test is something they like to use. So if you look at this one here, we've got a third of 15. What we're actually saying for this is how many threes will go into 15. So you have to have your times table knowledge to hand, and it's got to be quick, because when it's quick it will help you with these type of calculations. So how many threes in 15? The answer is 5. Now that's when we're finding a unit fraction, because you can see that here we're just talking about 1 unit. What we're looking at here is non-unit fractions, so we're looking to find 2/6 of 18. Now the way to do this is, instead of finding 2/6, first of all I'm going to find 1/6 of 18. So I ask, how many 6s in 18? The answer is 3. Now at this point, because I don't only want 1/6, which gives me the answer of 3, I actually want 2/6. So I then times my answer by the numerator of the question, which is 2. 3 times 2 gives me 6. And you can do these calculations as well. So if you look here, we've got 3/5 of 150. So I'm going to find out what 1/5 of 150 is. And I'm asking, how many 5s go into 150? Now an easy way of doing this is thinking, right, well, how many 5s go into 15? I know my answer is 3. But because I'm not asking for 15, I'm asking for 150, which is 10 times bigger, then my answer has to be 10 times bigger. So it'll be 30. So now I need to multiply it by my numerator, which is 3. 30 times 3 gives me 90. So pause the video and have a go at these. Okay, in this part of the video we're going to be looking at mixed number and improper fractions. So this is a mixed number fraction because we have a whole number and then a fraction. And you can see that the number is, or the fraction in total is 1 2/3. So just below I've split this up. You can see I've got 1 whole pi, if you like, which I've split into thirds, and I've got another pi, but I've only got 2/3. So this relates to that, and this relates to that. And you'll notice that I've split both of these into thirds because this is the denominator. Okay. Now the improper fraction version of this means I count up my thirds. So I've got 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3. So you can now see that my improper fraction is 5/3, and the reason we call it improper is because the numerator is heavier than the denominator, it's larger. Now a quick way of finding this is 3 times 1 add 2. 3 times 1 is 3, add 2 gives me 5. So that is how you convert from a mixed number to an improper fraction. And you'll also see in our improper fraction how it works the other way, because what we're saying is that our fraction is split into thirds, but I've got 5 of them. Now 3/3 will give me 1 whole, and how many do I have left over? Well, I have 2/3 left over, which is the same as that one there. Now have a look at these below and you give them a try. We want to convert this mixed number fraction into an improper, and then we want to convert this improper fraction to a mixed. Complete as many of these calculations as you can to get a bit of practice on fractions of amounts.